Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to go over the one row repeat per stitch. It's very beginner friendly, easy to learn. It involves the purl stitch and the purl two together, which I will go over with you in the tutorial. This is a light, airy texture that you can use for a market bag pattern or a nice spring or summer top. So let me show you what you will need for the tutorial. You'll need your yarn, of course. I'm going to be using Premier Just Cotton, and the recommended needle size is a 5mm needle. You'll need a pair of scissors once you're done with the practice swatch. You'll need a darning needle to sew in your ends, and just have some stitch markers handy. You may or may not need them, but it's always good to have them nearby. So grab all your tools, come on back, and we'll get to learn how to do the purse stitch. All right, to begin, what you're going to do is you need to cast on an even number of stitches. So I have 14 stitches casted on my needle, and I use the long tail cast on. Now you use whichever cast on you feel comfortable with. Today, I just use the long tail cast on, okay? So again, as I stated, it's a one row repeat and the pattern is reversible, so that makes it even easier to work up, okay? So the first row is as follows. You're going to, with yarn in the front, you're going to go in and purl your first stitch. Just be careful because that first stitch can be a little fiddly. So we're going to purl our first stitch, and you can pull down a little bit just to get everything kind of secure, okay? And then you're going to yarn over. Now this is what you'll need to do if you're going to do a yarn over purl two together, okay? Just don't go in assuming that you have your yarn already over. You need to go over again like so, okay? That creates your stitch, which a yarn over is meant to do. You're creating a stitch, all right? And then you're going to go in and purl the next two stitches together, okay? So, and chop off, all right? So that's your repeat. Your repeat is the yarn over. You're going to, once again, yarn over the needle. That creates your stitch. And then you're going to purl the next two together. So the repeat is super, super easy. All right. Let's do it one more time. You're going to yarn over. Okay. Then you're going to take your next two stitches. Make sure you just grab two. And purl those two together. All right. So that is the repeat, yarn over and purl two together. And you're going to do that until you get to your last stitch for how many stitches you have casted on your needle. So work on that and I'll meet you at your last stitch. Okay, so we're coming towards the end of the row. So let's just recap to make sure we're doing that yarn over properly, okay? So your yarn is already in the front. So you're going to yarn back over again to create your stitch, okay? Now you're going to go into the next two stitches and purl two together, okay? All right, so we're at our last stitch. So we're going to keep our yarn in the front and we're just going to simply purl the last stitch. Okay. Done and done, okay? So you finish row one. That is the entire repeat. You're going to do that over and over and over again up into your desired length. So let's turn our work. And we're going to repeat what we did on row one, all right? That's all we're doing for this stitch. I told you it was super, super simple, stress-free. So we're going to purl one. Let's go over that yarn over one more time. We're going to keep our yarn in the front. We're going to yarn over to create our stitch and then go right in. And now you're ready to purl two together. That is the most complex thing in this stitch, okay? So that's how you do the purse stitch. I'm going to show you one more time what you are going to work up once you do that over and over again up into your desired length. So this is a stress-free summer beautiful stitch that you can work up right in front of the TV. So this is your purse stitch. Okay, so if you found value in that video, please like and share so that this gets out to the masses and lets YouTube know that this is a video that others should watch. And please consider subscribing so that you'll be up to date with all the tutorials that are to come. Happy knitting!